Hey there, I'm Christy Wilhelmi from Garden Nerd, and behind me is a seed-grown fruit tree. Today's topic is all about whether or not you should grow fruit trees from seed. There's a lot to discuss, and I want to break it down for you, so let's get started. First, a little history. This thing here has been going for 5 years, and I saw it sprout up from seed, probably from a nectarine that had been gotten by a rat from a nearby tree over there, and I decided to let it go. I wanted to see, one, whether it would be worth growing, and two, how long it would take my husband to realize that this tree was here. The answer to the second question is 3 years. It took 3 years before he even noticed that there was a tree here. So anyway, that's beside the point. The thing I want to talk to you about is, because I get a lot of questions about, oh, I'm growing this tree from seed and it's not doing well, and what should I do? I am not going to be the Debbie Downer who tells you not to grow fruit trees from seed. However, I am going to give you a number of reasons why it's not a great idea. I know exactly 3 people who have grown fruit trees from seed to the point where they actually fruited and that the fruit tasted good. Everyone else has what I have going on behind me. And what is going on behind me is this tree sent out tons of flowers and then little fruits, and then all the fruit fell off, or it was stolen, but it's just lumpy. I wish I could show you fruit from this tree, but I've been growing this tree for 5 years and nothing to show for it. Fruit trees that grow from seed can take up to 10 years to produce fruit. And when you get to that point, the fruit may not even taste like the one you grew it from, the seed you grew it from. Let me explain this. Okay, this is a little bit of birds and bees. Let's say this fruit tree is just bare and it has only flowers on it. Those flowers are going to be visited by lots of promiscuous bees. And bees are going to have all over their body, especially in their legs, pollen from other trees in the area. And when they pollinate that flower, that's going to form fruit that is the way that the tree determines it. So if you bought a grafted tree, there's a specific variety grafted to the rootstock, and the fruit on that tree is guaranteed to be exactly the kind that you bought. But if you save the seed from some of that fruit, the seed has all the genetic material that came with the bee that pollinated that flower. And so you end up with a wild card. What grows from that seed may be great, maybe just like the fruit that you took the seed from. However, the chances are not great. Most of the time, I've seen people who've had trees sprout up in their yard and the fruit is disgusting, or it's reverted to rootstock, but that's another video entirely. But the fruit is like sour or hard or lumpy and bitter and never sweet enough. So the question I have for you is, do you want to wait 10 years to find out whether you've got a valuable, viable fruit tree or not? It's up to you. You can absolutely do that. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you not to. But if you really want fruit fast, go to the nursery or order bare root fruit trees online that have been grafted to a rootstock that's going to be exactly what you're looking for. For those of you who are already well down that road, just be patient. You may not get fruit for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. What you can do in the meantime is treat that tree as well as you can. Water it deeply once a month. Give it fertilizer when it needs it. Do a soil test to find out what's missing in your soil, and then base your amendments on that. And then you can hope and pray that it will actually set fruit and produce fruit and be the kind of fruit that you want it to be. But if you're tired of waiting, just go to the nursery or order a tree online. Absolutely the way to go, in my opinion. So there you have it. That's my take on growing fruit trees from seed. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to find out when our next video comes online. Consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff that we do here at Garden Nerd, and check out my books, Grow Your Own Mini Fruit Garden, which talks about growing fruit from seed, and or not, Garden Variety, my novel, and Gardening for Geeks for growing vegetables. Happy gardening!